Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Sacred Tarot and you are watching the gemstone edition of the pickacard reading. I have four piles of cards here and each pile is resonating with a gemstone. And let's get started. I'll tell you what are these gemstones. First of all, this is ruby and this is with number 1. So if you resonate with this pile, choose this one. And this is agitate. This is also known as SULAIMANI HAKIK. This is a very special stone from Saudi Arabia. And number 3 is citrine. You know, citrine has many healing capacities. It is one of the strongest stones and it resonates with the guru, that is Brihaspati in Indian astrology and the eastern part of Vedic astrology, I should say. We say citrine is a meltdown version of Pukhraj, and this is associated with Brihaspati, that is Jupiter, and yes, ruby is associated with the sun. This is amethyst, and we also call it sunela in Hindi, and this stone resonates with the third eye chakra, and also this is very much associated with the Lord Shani. As per Indian astrology, as per Vedic astrology, this resonates with Lord Shani. So whichever gemstone attracts you the most, just go ahead and pick it up. This is pile 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm giving the timestamps in the description box. Just go ahead, choose one pile and go ahead and choose the pile you wish to see. Okay, and this is going to resonate in any aspect of your life. This can be a yes or no. This can be any particular person you should get associated with or not, any particular job you're going to get or not, work life, family life. Any question in your heart, just think about the question you want to know and I'll deliver the messages you need to listen. So just go ahead and choose the timestamp, whichever pile resonates. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Ruby, agitate, that is Sulaimani Hakik, or the citrine or the amethyst. Okay, so just go ahead and choose the pile. Let's get started. Okay, so we'll start with the pile number 1 here. Okay, so let's get started. This is pile number 1. I'm keeping the ruby here. And this is pile number 1. I'll keep it here. Number 1, and this is ruby. So let's see what messages this particular pile is bringing for you. Okay. The Emperor, the Four of Moon. This is the lost world of lost tarot of Nostradamus. So we'll try to interpret these cards also along in this reading. Okay, so we have around 5 cards on the table. We'll clarify them as and when needed. So if we start reading the message from here, it says, look within the deeper inside. This card brings life, happiness, creation, and new beginnings for you. A wave of new energy will flow from heaven to propel you forward in life. Allow yourself to receive and glow a beautiful and positive aura of the universe. Meditate and create a vibrant flow of exuberant and wonderful energies around yourself and others. The meaning of happiness in this card is to look within and learn to be satisfied with yourself. So this can be a message that you should first look within yourself. What's wrong? You might be looking for answers from outside world, but actually the answers lie within yourself. Happiness is within you, in the center of your very being. Focus on this spiritual truth for more insight, look and feel in the now. Enchant Om 108 times for good luck. And see, charity and the simplest acts of giving will create good karma for you. So this is the overall message for you guys for the pile number 1. Now we'll try to interpret what are the messages for the people who've chosen the pile number 1. We have the overall energy as the Emperor, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So we'll clarify each and every card, and at the end we'll see what this lost world of Nostradamus and lost tarot of Nostradamus wants to tell you. I feel, pile number 1 people, that the major message here is to look within yourself and find out information. There may be a situation where you are sitting in a very controlling position, you're trying to restore balance in your life, and you're trying to engrave something, you're trying to write down something new, you're trying to start something fresh, and you want to control your life. I do feel some opportunities coming towards you, but your major advice here will be to look for information first. Maybe through within side, from outside, and self introspection. Find out information. Let's clarify these cards and then we'll see what are the messages. 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, Hermit. Yeah, see, Hermit also tells you about self introspection. So your overall message talks about finding for information and self introspection. There may be a situation where you have not found out the true information you need to know. You're not aware of everything you must know right now. Page of Swords here. Oh, Page of Swords clarified by the Page of Swords and the Lovers. See the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel here that you were very emotional in the past. You were hurt by something, or maybe you were affected by something, by some situation, and then you got disillusioned. I think you were madly in love with someone. If this is not resonating in the aspect of love, I would say that you had a lot of passion and emotion in some situation. You had a lot of affection for somebody, maybe, and this is the reason. Maybe your heart got broken. I don't see 3 of Swords here, but I do feel that something major happened which affected you a lot. And that's why you are in this hermit mode right now. You're looking for answers. I strongly feel that you guys are searching for answers right now. You don't have requisite information, or even if you're not looking for answers, I would suggest you to go and find out answers, because I strongly feel the energy of this reading is telling me that you have lack of information. There's still a lot of information that you need to find out here. And see the Emperor here. Success is yours, victory is yours. I feel, yes, I have so many positive cards here, so it's very much possible that this is going to be a yes situation. This can be a successful situation. Emperor is success. But for that, I think the requisite information that you need to know is quite less. You don't have complete information right now. In the past, I feel that there was something, some opportunity came to you, or you had an offer from somebody, but you were guilty of something, or maybe you just held back out of insecurity. Something happened because of which you were not able to accept that offer. So, see, that could have been a major financial situation because of which you were not able to accept this offer, or this was the reason that you were already committed, or this offer was about commitment. Something related to commitment was there. Maybe the reason behind not accepting this offer was commitment with somebody else, or maybe you were afraid of getting committed. This offer came to you, but you were afraid of getting committed. Or maybe this was a work life situation where you were afraid of your finances, you were afraid of something. And I still feel that you were afraid of something, you were not in a situation, you're not in a position to accept the offer, and that's why, see, you are in a hermit mode right now. You might be sitting as an emperor, and you might not be taking any action right now. By the way, I would say that emperor is the action taker, so I do feel that over time, upcoming time, you are going to take some important actions in your life. And this card here, the message card, also suggests you that charity and the simplest acts of giving will create good karma for you. So this is the right time to create good karma and find out information from deeper within. It's very important to look for information. I see so many cards which are telling me that you need to go out and look for information. The message card, the hermit also finds out information because they are soul searching right now and they're searching answers from within. And see the page of swords twice. This can be a love situation also. So your advice majorly, I see that you should go out and look for information. Maybe you are spying at somebody, maybe this is a love connection or a partnership. If this is a, oh, I also get an answer here that this could be a work life situation where you have a partner and there are two people, because I see two males or I see two people here majorly associated in this connection. So this can be a situation where both are spying at each other, but I strongly recommend you to find out information, searching the social media, searching getting information through the family or friends of that person whomsoever you're dealing with. But it's very important here to find out information. Your major message is, yes, this thing is possible. You might get an answer very soon. So it is not a complete no here. I would still say it's a yes thing. If you're wondering whether this thing can happen or not, yes, it can happen. But you need to gather complete set of information before you take any step in this direction. Because I feel that you're sitting in a position right now where you feel that you have sufficient amount of assets or sufficient amount of information, but you are I should say that you are neglecting the fact that there's still a lot of information that you don't have. Look within, search and introspect. Just think about when you're sleeping at night. Just recall all the things that has happened according to the situation in the situation. Like in past, when you talk to this person, what were their gestures, what were their behavior? Try to find out information through within. Just think and try to connect the beats. I strongly feel that once you'll try to connect the things that have happened around you, you're definitely going to find out answers. Listen, just listen to what people say and look for the signs, look for synchronicities around. I strongly feel that some messages are coming towards from the universe. Your inner body, your inner mind, your soul is telling you something which you're not listening. So go inside yourself, meditate, and find out answers. Let's see what the Nostradamus cards have to tell you. We'll see what this Four of Moons is telling us. Moon is again depicted depicts the emotions of a person, so maybe it's related to emotions here. We'll just try to find out what this Four of Moon cards wants to tell us. Yeah, we have okay. Yeah, here we have Four of Moons. This card represents the person who has reached the top of the ladder of success and is no longer sure what lies ahead. Exactly, this is similar to the Empress position. This can be a position where you're working in a work life situation. You have reached to a respectable position and now you're confused that what should I do further? You don't have answers. This may be a situation where in a relationship you have reached a very good level and now you're confused whether to move forward, whether to take a break, or some major decisions. You're confused right now. The resultant falling away of enthusiasm and loss of direction makes a difficult place to be. Here, the papal figure seems less positive despite of being balanced by the power of pen and the banner with with the crossed keys. Perhaps the threatening serpent approaching from the left, sinister side accounts for this. In traditional tarot, the influence of the moon may be seen to grow stronger, giving the individual a moony quality with the tendency to daydream and be uncertain. The interpretation of this card stretches all the way from dullness to extreme boredom and even self loathing. I really accept the explanation this card is giving, because see how the emperor is sitting at such a good position, and despite of that they are not satisfied emotionally, and see how much depressed this person is from within. This may be a situation that you have reached to a very extreme position of boredom. Now you don't know, you're feeling directionless, you don't know what to do, where to go, what decision to make and what not to make. You may feel divided, stressed, and weary after too much work. Accept this period of rest and reflection and try to believe in yourself. Do not harbor bitterness towards other. This can be a situation where, see the guilty card, through self questioning and self doubting, you might start developing a feeling of hatred towards other, and this is not good. This is not good here. Do not harbor bitterness towards others. Reversed, okay. Be sensitive to your physical needs and expect to feel lethargic or tired. So, this card strongly tells us that I feel that you're feeling boredom, sick, and despite of having so good things around you, you're still not confident about what's happening around you. Despite of sitting in such a good position, or maybe you're not having as such any big problem around you, but you feel directionless. You don't know what direction to choose. This may be related to career, that you have received a good amount of education and now you don't know which career you want to go. This could be a love situation, that you have grown with a person and now you don't know whether to commit to this person or not, whether to get into a relationship with this person or not. This can be a family situation also. In whatever situation you're looking for answers, you're confused, I would suggest you to look within and connect the beats. The answer lies within you, the answer lies in your surroundings. So this is a very deep message if you try to understand this, that mainly it is telling you first to look for information, second to come out of this boredom and find out new avenues of work, and thirdly look for answers from within. If I've already said that, I don't remember. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Do hit the subscribe button to stay updated with more such videos, and do comment down below how much this thing resonated with you, or this message was actually with for you or not. And do also write down which pile you picked while watching this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care. So guys, this is my pile number 2. Hi guys, welcome back. This is pile number 2 and we are going to see that what are the messages for the people who have selected the pile number 2 here. This resonates with this agitate. This is SULAIMANI HAKIK. We'll keep it here and we'll keep this 2 number here and we'll see what messages are. These are oracle cards. We'll read what these oracle cards want to tell you. This is a major arcana, the Temperance. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I'll tell you the meaning of Temperance very soon. This is a beautiful card here. The fortune wheel. My god, this is so beautiful. The Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So, okay, now we'll interpret what this means. First of all, we'll read the Wisdom card. What is this oracle card wants to tell you? Impulsive wisdom will bring perfect action. Okay, your true belief, hope, and faith will bring a positive outcome. So, can you see this? The Wheel of Fortune here. Everything is supporting you. We are going to interpret this card also. This is from Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. Before that, we'll read this card. This Devi present, this Devi's presence will invoke the Shakti within you. The faith, belief, and the principles that you have set in your life will bring positive results in the future. Sudden wisdom will help you to take the right action in time. You will be devoted and unconditional in love. Beautiful. Appreciation from all will energize you. Every little step will take you closer to your goal, and every hurdle will help you to become stronger. All legal formalities or issues must be sorted out. So this card is also giving you a caution that if you are within any legal matter, any legal formality is going on, anything regarding property, person, or anybody, do clear it as soon as possible. Sort it out as soon as possible, because this can become a little troublesome for you in the upcoming time. Overall, the impulsive wisdom will bring you perfection. So do find out, to look for signals, to look for signs. This is a beautiful lady here. She is the lady of wisdom. And do find out wisdom and go for wisdom and knowledge, because I feel that wisdom is going to bring the perfection in you. Okay, so we'll clarify these tarot cards and we'll see what messages are coming for you. I guess right now you are at a position where you want to restore balance in your life. I see, if you see the Temperance card, I will explain the Temperance card. Temperance card here also. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Seven of Swords. The Temperance, Page of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I see a lot of confusion. So first of all, if you're asking for yes or no in this particular section, I would say it's yes. Because this is beautiful. The Fortune's Wheel. This is beautiful. All three major cards, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and this Wisdom card, indicate that the thing is going to be very positive. We'll analyze the situation here, what's wrong and what's going to be in this situation. But overall, if you ask me yes or no, the answer is yes. In the past, I feel for the pile number 2 people that you were holding back from something, you were afraid of something, or maybe you were not confident enough to deal with the situation here. There was something you were not confident enough, there was something you were not sure about, and that's why you were holding back. This can be a financial situation also, where you were confused whether the finances will grow or not, whether the finances will support you here or not. See, if you see here how this person is holding back, this person is blocking their heart chakra here. The major reason behind could be that you wanted some rest, you wanted some healing. Maybe you have been through some cheating, or maybe this is a situation here where you wanted to sneak out of something. You didn't want to stay in a particular position or in a particular situation. This can be also possible that if this question is that whether what step I've taken was right or not, or what decision I made to leave this situation was right or not, yes, it is right. Yes, the answer is yes here. So you needed some healing, you needed some resting, and see the Seven of Swords here. You just left the situation quietly and you wanted to heal and rest. If I try to analyze this, your current situation, I guess you're trying to restore balance in your life. If you clearly see this card here, this is a major arcana from the sacred Sun Tarot, the sacred Indian tarot. In this card, I'll try to show you that we have a human figure here, which is in the body, we have half body of male and half body of female. We say that in one body we have half male and half female. This is Ardhanarishwar, and in Vedic philosophy, in Vedic Eastern mythology, Ardhanarishwar represents Shivji and Parvatiji. And here I would try to explain that in single body there's a balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. This is also twin flame card. This can be a reading related to your twin also. But in how I feel that this thing is resonating here is that it's time to create balance. It's time to create balance in outside world also and within your body also. I feel that you need to restore balance out of something. Can you see how this person is standing on one leg, and another leg is folded here? So this person is looking for balance. So I strongly feel that you need to restore balance. I think you tried finding information about something, you tried gathering information about something, and the situation got hung up because you did not find that, you were not able to look for that information. Or this can be other round also, that this card is advising you to find out information, more information, and some delays are represented here. I feel that whatever you're planning to do right now, some delays are being represented here. There can be some delays here, but overall energy is beautiful. Can you see this? The fortune's wheel, beautiful. In the upcoming time, I feel that this can be a situation where you are looking in at the past, what has happened to you, and you're trying to analyze whatever your decision should be. Maybe you're looking at the past empty cups that were offered to you and you were not satisfied in that position. See how this person is angry and somebody left you in cold. Maybe you left someone in cold, because I do see a deception card here. Maybe this deception was something you faced, or maybe you have cheated someone. I wouldn't call it as cheating, but I feel that you just escaped a situation where you were not feeling completely comfortable. And see here, the pentacles, five of pentacles here, somebody was left out in cold, or maybe it's advised you to leave the situation right now because the situation can get very, very hot here. You see, a hot argument, a hot environment here, because somebody is very angry right now and somebody is feeling cold. This can be you. You're feeling cold, you're feeling angry, and you're feeling depressed right now. So these can be your energies, but I would advise you that right now you should restore balance in your life. You should find out the information, requisite information, because I feel that there are some things which need to be sorted out first. And in your life you have to restore balance first. See the hanged man here. Hanged man tells us about delays. So whenever something, I would say that this thing what you're looking for is definitely going to happen, but with some delays. So you need to balance something. Can you see a similarity here? This person is standing on one leg here, and this person is also hanged up with one leg. So when person stands on one leg, they need to have a lot of balance. They need to create a lot of balance. So I strongly feel that this situation is demanding for you to create balance around you and to restore balance in your own life. We are going to find out what this lost tarot, I'm sorry again, lost tarot of Nostradamus wants to tell you. We'll find out what this fortune's wheel means in this card. How we interpret this card is, whether good or bad varies enormously according to how we live and see life. For some, luck is everything. They see events going on, well or ill, and pronounce them to be governed by luck. For others, fortune is something to be worked for. Exactly. We cannot define what fortune is. It can be something, for some people, fortune is simply sitting back and thinking that luck will give you everything. And for others, some people think that luck will support you only when you will work for yourself. So you have to work to activate your luck. For others, fortune is something to be worked for, to seek with every ounce of diligence. In reality, the meaning of fortune is something over which we have little control. Exactly. So, this is something destined. If you're thinking why this thing happened or why the situation took place and you're hung in that situation, the message for you is that this was something destined to take place and we had a little control over it. It may represent something good coming your way, better prospects, greater income, but it can just as easily be the opposite also, okay? Irrespective of whether the card is upright or reversed. Fortune can deal us many different kinds of fate, and whatever comes, we have to deal with it appropriately. Above all, it represents change. Yes. See, you have been hanged up in this position for so long and you're thinking whether the change will come or not. So yes, the change is coming. The answer is yes. Certainly in most readings, the presence of this card can upset the outcome of the answer the cards offer. Essentially, we make our own luck. Because of this, the normal rules about reversed cards are less effective. What appears to be a negative response may turn out to be something entirely different. Okay, so I feel overall this card is a beautiful card. As such, I don't see any problem here. I feel that if you've chosen this pile, this is going to be beautiful. This is something was not in your hand. If you're criticizing yourself that you were the reason behind it, and if you're upset because of that, just don't do that, because this card says that whatever happened was not in our control. That was something destined, or if you're going through such situation, something was destined. So the advice here is to not to criticize yourself and not to get into self doubt. Heal from everything that has happened in the past and create balance in your life, and don't be depressed about what has happened. The situation will unfold naturally. We don't have control over it, and just look after what karma you represent to people. Your true belief, hope, and faith will bring you positive outcome, and the impulsive wisdom will bring perfect action. So look for wisdom, look for enlightenment. Can you see the halo around the head of this person? So if you are hung up in a situation, just understand that the situation is going to bring some information to you. Everything is destined. Don't worry, the things will pass by if you're into a tough situation. And if you're thinking whether this thing will happen or not, or whether everything will get sorted or not, it is definitely going to get sorted. So don't worry. The cards are very positive. They are just depicting some delays and some past events which disturbed you. So everything is very nice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do hit the subscribe button to stay updated with more such videos. Okay. Let's find out what is there for the pile number 3 people. Okay, pile number 3. So, hi guys, welcome back. This is pile number 3. We're going to interpret what this pile is telling you. We'll see. We'll keep the 3 number here. And we'll read the messages. This is the oracle message here. What does this card wants to tell you? This is the major arcana, which is the judgment. Very nice. We have the Empress. My God, beautiful card here. From the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus, we have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Okay. So let's see what this reading is telling us. We'll clarify the cards once we read the oracle message here. Okay, so this wants to tell you that you have created, see, this is a beautiful yantra here. It says that you have created the world around you and only you can change it. Higher energies from the cosmic consciousness have helped in creating this beautiful and illuminated divine mandala. You will have faith and confidence in yourself very soon. No matter what happens, do not give up hope. Trust your instincts before taking any decision. It's time to pray and believe in the higher energies. Organize your priorities at home and at work. Take responsibility of everything in your life. Live up to the promises you've made and do your best in every situation. It is then that the best will come to you. Akarana na karya bhavati. That means without a reason nothing happens. So beautiful. This card wants to tell you that everything around you, whatever happens, always has a reason behind it. If you are actively dealing with spirituality or if you're active in spiritual studies, spirituality says that even if a leaf falls down from the tree, there's a reason behind it. Without reason, nothing happens in this world, even nothing. Air doesn't flows without reason, sun doesn't rises without a reason, water doesn't flows without a reason. Earth is not revolving around the sun without a reason. So everything, every small to small thing, and even biggest to biggest things, smallest to the biggest things, have reasons behind it. So if anything is happening around you right now, there's a big, huge reason. See the card of Empress. This is a beautiful card. We'll first clarify what these tarot cards means, and then we are going to interpret them. But your major message is that whatever is around you, you yourself has created it, and only you can change it. So if you're thinking whether this thing, why such thing is happening, if your question is why this particular thing is happening around you, it's because you have created it that way. And if you want to get rid of it, or if you don't want that situation to take place the way it is taking place, change it yourself. You have the capacity to change it. You have the capacity to change everything around you. You have the capacity to bring the change. Let's see what tarot wants to tell us about these cards, and then we're going to interpret this card here, the Empress card, the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding back from somebody. You missed something very, very badly. This can be a situation where you broke up with somebody in the past, but now past is heavily on your mind. You want this person to come back into your life, but you're very much afraid to offer them something. And maybe that's why you're holding guilty here. Maybe you have done something in the past which has resulted in a breakup, or maybe that's why in the past situation something happened. Maybe you were not offering this person your 100%, or this can be a work life situation where you were not giving 100% to this situation, and now you're holding back. You're afraid whether things will go the way they should go or not. Please clarify the judgment. So I think you definitely want a second chance with something, with some situation, within some situation, or within an equation, or somebody wants a second chance in this equation. But I think somebody is afraid of a conflict. Ten of Cups. Wow. Yes, you're waiting for an offer here. You want an offer to come towards you. The Moon and Four of Wands. I strongly feel this is a love situation. If you've asked for, see the Four of Wands here. And the advice here is that if you have created this situation, then you have the capacity to reverse it. If you're thinking whether you should approach this person or not, yes, you should, because I strongly feel that this person is waiting for your offer. And you should offer them. I do see some disappointment here. There could be a third party situation, maybe a conflict. I can see a conflict in a relationship here. So this can be a third party situation, or maybe you were occupied into something else. The third party can be anything. You got occupied into something, and that's why now somebody is disappointed and they're waiting for your offer. You also want the second chance. This can be your side also, the energies can be vice versa. Somebody wants a second chance and they are going through an inner conflict whether to offer this relationship to someone or not.